Yo, 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 yo. What it do, what it do, what it do? You already know what time it is. Anytime you see me on the camera right about now, it's because I'm coming to drop you some memes. Make it make sense. It's 2024, and we going to make it make sense. And I got a message for y'all today. You hear me? You see how the light just came on? Thank you, baby. But you see how the light just came on? Right after I said I got a message for y'all, then the light bulb, bing! Cuz I got a message. Check me out. Hey, it's about self-sabotaging and sabotaging. It's a difference. You feel me? Alright, so I'm gonna start off with this. I'm gonna start off with a good example of self-sabotaging. Okay? Self-sabotaging is when you go out your way to worry about what somebody else is doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you worry about what somebody else got, and you worry about what somebody else got going on, and how another person's relationship going, and you feel what I'm saying? Just stuff that's not about you. You feel me? You in somebody else's lane. You supposed to be in your own lane. You feel what I'm saying? That's self-sabotaging. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. You worry about self. You and they ain't in no selfish way. Cause all my earth angel and my chosen ones know exactly what I'm saying when I'm coming. Like self-love is important. But at the same time, it's like you gotta worry about that person in the mirror every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, prime example. You got your sabotagers, which is your haters, your manipulators, your narcissists, your sleep people, and stuff like that. You hear me? Because there ain't no such thing as evil. It's just people that's not woke. You feel me? So it's a big difference. I don't want people to be getting out and being scared. And yeah, it's such things as ghosts and stuff like that, aliens and stuff like that, unicorns and stuff like that. It is. There's such things as those things. But there ain't no such thing as evil, man. Evil is just live backwards. Spell evil backwards. What you get? Live. Bam, make it make sense. Make it make sense now. If you spell evil backwards, what you get? You get live. So if you're woke, you'll understand it. If you sleep, you're gonna go down the evil path. You feel what I'm saying? But you got so many people out here that's you know what I'm saying, that's gonna try to sabotage you. That's gonna try to stop you from your blessings, that's gonna try to get in your way, that's gonna try to manipulate you, that's gonna try to pull you down, that's gonna try to physically abuse you and mentally abuse you and emotionally abuse you. Like you're gonna have those people. But the best thing about it is not self-sabotaging yourself. Cause you gotta know your worth. You gotta understand the person that's in the mirror. You got to understand that person at all times, and you got to think strategically. You got to think like it's chess. You got to think like 10 moves ahead. You got to always stay 10 toes down, but you got to stay humble. You got to stay in faith. You got to walk in faith, not by sight. You got to understand the way. You feel what I'm saying? And with me just being a messenger, I'm just a light. You feel what I'm saying? You see that every time I say something about a light, you see how I just got brighter in her? Just like that. That's all I'm saying. Everything happened for a reason. Check me out. But it's a difference between self-sabotaging and people just sabotaging you. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can sabotage you. It could be your neighbor, your landlord, your co-workers, your sometimes your girlfriend and your boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? Your boss at work. Anything. It could be anybody. The government. The news. Anything. That brings down your energy. That brings down your self-awareness. That makes you make your mind friddled. You know what I'm saying? that's lying on your name and all this other extra stuff that's putting too much energy on you. But what you don't understand, the universe is work for you and not against you. So you just take all that. That's because that's what haters do. If you ain't got no haters, then evidently you're not making no noise. You're not doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing something right, and if you're making an influence and you going down the positive road, you gonna have some haters. Look at Martin Luther King. Look at Malcolm X. Look at all the great presidents that we did have. You feel what I'm saying? Like JFK, prime example. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had haters. Why you think people assassinated Martin Luther King? Why you think people assassinated John F. Kennedy? To shut them up. Because they, you know what I'm saying? They was the light. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us prophets don't be making it in today's world because it's so many people that's trying to dim our light. They try to sabotage us. And guess what? We fall into the self-sabotaging because off the simple fact because we start believing they hype. We start giving them power by believing what they saying about us. When we know it ain't true. If you know your worth, like me, I know my worth. I know that I'm worth millions of dollars. It don't matter what avenue that my millions come from. It come from the lotto. It come from me, somebody giving me some money. It could come from an inheritance. It could come from just out the sky. I could just walk outside and find $1 million. You feel what I'm saying? It come from my business that I got going. So those categories is where I need to be focused on. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm focused on them categories, if I know I'm worth millions of dollars, so I could just be somewhere and get a record deal or something. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm focused on them categories, then I'm not self-sabotaging myself because I ain't focused on what she got. I ain't focused on what he got. I ain't focused on what kind of car he in. I ain't focused on what kind of house they live in over there. Like, I'm not focused on none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm focused on how to get my millions, how to get to my bag, how to make sure my kids got a good education, how to make sure my family's straight. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not self-sabotaging. When you focusing on what I'm finna get, you focusing on my blessing. Now I'm trying to receive. You trying to stop me from receiving my blessing. You self-sabotaging yourself. And you can't go against the chosen ones because if you go against the chosen ones, like, man, sometimes the karma is death. When you go against somebody chosen. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's always, man, you gotta always be careful who you entertain. Because you entertain angels unaware, and I keep trying to tell people this, and I keep preaching this, and I keep preaching it and preaching it. That you, man, you gonna have haters. That's inevitable. Jesus had haters. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he got crucified for no reason. Cause of the haters. But God ain't finna let the same thing happen again. That's the difference. You feel what I'm saying? That was back then. He rewriting the story to where the prophets nowadays ain't finna get knocked off like Martin Luther King. He learned his lessons. It's like chess. So he gonna put extra protection around the chosen ones that he put out here now. So they can't get knocked off that easily. So they can't fall off that easily. And you're gonna watch them people rise. You're gonna watch them. So shout out to all my haters and my sabotagers. Just know I'm not self-sabotaging myself. And I'm preaching this so you won't self-sabotage yourself. Focus on you. Focus on the person that you wake up to every day. Focus on your health. Focus on eating healthy. Focus on your kids. Focus on your relationship. Build that. Build those things. That's what you need to be building, not building attention to what I got or attention to what they got going on. Why is you focused on that? What is that gonna get you? You count somebody else's pockets. What's that gonna get you? You pocket watching somebody. What's this gonna get you? Is that putting money in your pocket? You count his pockets. You count her pockets. You get mad because he got a nice car. You get mad because they finna get a mansion and live nice. Like, you mad about that? Like, why? You self-sabotaging yourself. Being mad about what somebody else got. Being jealous about somebody else. Get it! How I think is, if I see a nice car ride past me, or if I see somebody in a nice house, like, I don't get jealous of that. That give me ambition. That give me drive. That give me a dedication. That, like, bro, that put a burning desire in my heart. Like, man, I'm gonna get that. Nigga, sorry, not the N word, but I'm gonna obtain that. That's why I'm gonna be next. I'm gonna be in that mansion. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have that farmhouse with them cows and them horses and the goats and all that. That's me. I'm gonna get that. That's how I think. And that's why I'm trying to influence in the world. Like, if you just take the second of, instead of seeing a nice car go by and plot and try to, I'm gonna flatten the tire, being that Rico off belly, I don't like that. I'm gonna drop a dime on them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be like that. Don't be no Rico off belly. You feel me? I'm gonna drop a dime on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You self-sabotaging. Why? Why you gonna do that for? You feel me? Make it make sense. That's what I do. This 2024. We can't be living in the same ways. We can't be racist. It's past that, bro. Why we still got racism out here, bro? Why everybody just can't get along? But guess what? God coming back and everybody gonna get along, because you know why? The righteous gonna inherit the land and the wicked gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to infiltrate or put no religion on nobody or do none of that. I'm just telling y'all, I'm being the messenger that I'm supposed to be. I'm dropping my memes. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to show the universe that I'm listening to them, and I'm dropping these memes so y'all can get these messages, so y'all can make y'all life better instead of self-sabotaging yourselves. Because we already got people that's sabotaging us. So why are we going against ourselves by self-sabotaging ourselves? Make it make sense. You got all these people going against you, but then you're going against yourself because you listening to what they saying, and then you falling off because you listening to what they saying. When you know your worth, you know you're not doing that. You know you're going to work, you're working hard every day. You know you're not out here cheating. You know you're not, you know what I'm saying, bringing nobody down. You know you're not trying to break nobody's character, or, you know what I'm saying, you only trying to be divine. So you going to really listen to that? God will never break his promise. And God ain't going to never put you through nothing that you can't bear. You feel what I'm saying? So don't worry about self-sabotaging yourself. Just go with the flow of the universe. It's a flow. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get thrown in some water or something, this is my last example. Don't self-sabotage yourself. If you get thrown in some water, swim with the currents. It's about surviving skills, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know when a waterfall coming, because the currents get faster and stuff like that. But you got a bad chance to survive if you swim with the currents. Especially the people that can't swim. You feel what I'm saying? Why you gonna swim against the currents and then the water coming back, smacking you in the face, you can't swim, you just gonna drown faster. You know what I'm saying? If you swim with the currents, it's probably gonna take you to some dry land or something. Or some water that you can at least stand up in to where you're good. You feel me? but don't go against the current. That's prime example. That's the best as it get. Don't go against the current. Don't self-sabotage. Let the haters do their job. You already got people out here that's gonna sabotage you. That's gonna do whatever it takes for you not to reach your goal. Don't do it to yourself. Don't self-sabotage yourself to where you don't reach your own goals because of you. You already got a million people going against you. Don't go against yourself. Don't be a million one because you're going against your own self. That's all I'm saying. But I hope this message resonated with everybody. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Let's keep this positive movement going. It's 2024. I'm dropping the memes, y'all. Let's get it.